Hello YouTube, I'm going to be talking to you about the Ouya gaming console that was talked about in 2012. That's when it was announced, and now we're going to talk about what I've learned so far because I've actually recently heard about it. I was so excited when I heard about it now because it was talked about earlier and I never knew because one day I was in middle school last year. I'm a freshman in high school now. Um, that my friend was babbling on. I was like, "Oh yeah, there's new consoles coming out. It's not gonna be my Nintendo or Microsoft. Um, it's gonna be it's gonna be like I forgot what I'm trying to think what he said. It's gonna be like all the games are gonna be on there. All these games are gonna be on there, and you don't need any discs. And a lot of them are gonna be free." And I'm like, "Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll stick to my Xbox." And my friend would be like, "Oh, I'll stick to my PS3." But then later, while in high school, now during break, I discovered the Ouya gaming console, and I was just so excited because he was like, "Yes, he was right." And for this thing, it's only going to be $99 US. Those are going to be that is very cheap for the next generation of consoles, being $400 or $800. And like a lot of people have been talking about Review Tech USA, I think that guy is just hilarious. And I like most of it I watched for freaking laughing in the beginning, but he was like really in depth on that. And if anyone watches his videos, you should go on the channel Review Tech USA. This guy is hilarious. Also, people who have been talking about it, a lot of IGN stuff. This thing is so cheap. It's gonna be retail $99, and it's powered by Android, and it's gonna run on 1 gigabyte of RAM, a Tegra 3 quad core, and 8 gigabytes of flash storage, and Bluetooth 4.0. And it's also gonna have a USB drive, obviously. Yeah, it says USB drive. Um, So you can spend the extra 20, 30, 40, $50 um on a really large sized flash drive and just put it in there, and then you got more memory because this thing will not have a whole lot. Um and this thing, they made it easy to hack, which I don't understand. I guess is the way of how, like, adding your own stuff to it, and and it helps to develop, like, I guess the hacking community makes the best developers. I've never heard that. I knew there was one point when the Half-Life 2 beta came out illegally because some person made it. There was a demo, and then the beta demo, and then he made it so you can access the whole beta. And Valve didn't like that, but the guy was good. So I don't know. Maybe they were inspired by that, but that's not the point. All this hardware it's going to be running on will make it pretty powerful for such a small box. There was Shadowgun, which is basically Gears of War for the Android, and I believe Team Fortress 2 is going to be there. Hopefully they do, and it'll be free, and that'll be really awesome because it's going to be free, and if you want to pay more, it's basically pay to win in a way, or just pay to look cool. Hopefully they don't do the stuff that I think they will. Here's some of the here's some cons. OnLive has partnered up with them. OnLive made their own micro console. It kind of sucked because it was laggy. It didn't run on discs. It run on network gaming, basically. Basically, the Wi-Fi connection was your game system, was your gameplay. If someone else went on Netflix while you're playing Need for Speed and Uncharted 3, the whole game would fuck up, and it was not fun. Basically they partnered up with that, so I'm a little concerned for that because they basically I heard a lot of people got fired or like laid off, and a lot of people were outside their offices with boxes packing up. And I think someone bought them out, so just leave in the comments what you think about this. I think about the Ouya. and them with OnLive and their hardware. And if you think there was a more way to pack more heat into that, let me know, and I'll describe that comment in the next video about what hardware should have been packed into that would make it more powerful. Thank you. Signing off.